received a Priority 1 transmission from the spokesman. The Resistance has a VIP operating out of this area in need of immediate extraction. Advent forces are on alert nearby. Be prepared to engage and eliminate any hostile contacts. Secure the area and escort the VIP to safety.
Welcome back to some more Long War of the Chosen. We have a alien defector who we're trying to sneak out of the city here. Sneaking should go fairly easy because he's easy to hide and he blends right in.
Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
Anyway, apparently even though the Shadow Chamber said 11 enemies, we actually have 12 here. So I expect like a mirror like thing to show up here somewhere. Where's busy? Yeah.
Let's go.
Mr. Grandmaster.
Look sharp.
Right, custodian super. That's definitely a group over there. Okay. Also, every time, right? I bring the grapple squad, the game's like, yeah, but what if you can't grapple anywhere because there's nothing to grapple to? And nah, you wouldn't do that. And then XCOM's like, yeah, watch me do it.
Got it.
Silly game. Okay, shield brand procs bishop custodian. Okay. Do we have line of sight to somebody? Yes, to the custodian. The problem, of course, with doing elite the target here is then we're out of ammo. Like we do that, we use up our ammo, and probably not getting much for it. Unless we command next, we reload, command, shoot next turn, I guess. I kinda wish I was seeing one of the others. Like elite the target on the shield bearer would be fantastic. But it's still gonna be the best opener we have, I think.
I can handle that. Affirmative, covering now.
I mean, we have one thing to grapple to, I guess.
Attacking that area.
Just see if we're actually in range for that. We're not from here. I don't trust this because I don't see the mini assault mech. So let's just chill here for you.
As you order.
I think at least we're gonna try to get as much damage in against this guy as possible.
I am watching.
With this one's mine thing. Ooh, and then we could. You got this? Can I give you a second Overwatch? Which, yeah, I was thinking, oh, your focus. Your Overwatch is guaranteed to hit. Yeah, the first one. Yeah. I see my error now. Military assault max. So if I RAF into you, you're gonna shoot me. So that's already not fun for anyone involved here. On the other hand, if we dedication in, then you shouldn't be able to get shot on me. But I also think we should probably whiplash you.
I will break you.
20, that's not terrible. And then I guess I can just
No problem, boss.
dedicate myself in here. We're looking at 17. Not enough, but what if I shoot you for 9 and then shoot you again? And I'm gonna be out of ammo for the rest of the mission.
You're just lucky they don't let me use my hands.
Well, if nothing else, at least it's loud. Right, so what now?
This way, 가자.
Actually, don't have justice. I mean, that's 100% because it's a flank, but this is the bigger threat. Use a 5 extra aim here. Maybe we don't take a shot back here, but rather throw a marked target on this. Get over here.
I know I hurt them.
Means the guy's flanked, so you can get 2 shots here. No, guess you're only getting 1 shot. See how little I know about this game. Anyway, and then you can, oh no, come over here. Take some hidden run shots. If I can, you got this, you again, because technically, I guess it's a new turn.
I take a new approach.
Focus makes the first Overwatch shot guaranteed to hit, but I'm guessing it resets every turn. Well, anyway, I think we're just gonna walk down here with Implacable and get a flanking shot on this guy.
They will fight no more.
Yeah. I think you got this.
Good call.
Sneak around the sides here. See where the next guys are. Back there. I guess they're eating my Overwatch then. It's fine.
Negative damage.
Alright, guess that focus resets at the start of my turn. Could you not? That's really loud and very ineffective.
I'm pinned down here.
Ooh, stats. Are you one of the guys that shoots me when I get too close? Yes, you are. How rude. Also, I saw the other group over there. General. Hmm. I mean, that's an easy kill. I'm not sure if that's the easy kill we want to take here. Obviously, you're now in the position where you get blasted if you do something. Don't bring shredder rounds on anyone, not really. Can stun or disorient. I could just, gamble on taking that shot here. Then again, I don't necessarily want to sacrifice my VIP. Makes for bad publicity. Just checking if I have any other tools available to kinda make him not take reaction shots. I think my best tool is probably just gonna be tanking it. Now there's two ways to go about it. I guess we can try to disorient here. 67, that's not fantastic. We eat one reaction shot, but if he's disoriented, that should shut him down. And then I can potentially command Coyote here back to safer position. Given all that other shit that's coming in. Berserker, he can take it. It did not disorient though, so... Right. Is there a limitation? Oh, it's also within 5 tiles? It should be once per unit, right? Great. I think we're just gonna fly in. What's the worst that can happen?
I need to hop up.
3 damage. I got armor for that. We can apply a little bit of shredding here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for me? There was the other group further there, so even going here, trying to flank this guy seems a little bit risky. I don't know how big this group was, if I can just, fly all the way back here. Seem right. I'm just gonna help dealing some damage to that guy. Probably Boreal? No, probably not. How about taking a shot?
I did nothing.
Great, great, great. I guess we're leaving the drone alive. And you take the kill shot?
Target asset sighted. X-ray neutralized.
Okay, so far so mediocre.
These should come in handy. Good effort. That's still dead.
Zerka was here. So there's like a Frost Andromedon or something like that. What do we have? Sentry, she's gonna watch shots. I don't think the drone can reach anyone for a stun. No. What about the Bio General? What do you have? You have the Gas Strike, which is like a pillars from an Archon, but not an gas grenade. So I think we're okay. We're not gonna be too shafted here, grouping up. I definitely need the full reload though. I need to somehow get some elite magazines. This is not sustainable. Otherwise, okay. I mean, it sucks that we all have to move now.
This is gonna be rough, boys. Just how we like it.
Flame Snake, and yeah, and that's the mirror whatever thing. Okay. A little bit crowded here for my taste. Can we one-shot the drone? No. Wasn't this where I'm like, I don't need to give you... No, you have the mastercrafted laser. I thought this was the mission where I didn't give you a better thing there. Okay. So there are some issues here. The weirdest one is that dude just sitting there. Like, yeah, I'm out in the open, so what? Henry, hypothetically speaking, launch up here. Perhaps on cooldown. Very frustrating. Once again, we're struggling with a simple Overwatch here. Yeah, I feel like this squad doesn't have the best comp I've ever created. sentry. That's not a fun one to deal with anyway. And they all have so good cover. That is very frustrating. And I have nothing here. I have a bunch of low cover things. Really just wondering how I get line of sight to this building so I can teleport my floater up there and at least kill that Inferno Viper. So, the best and easiest way and to get, well, not necessarily the best way, but one way to get the sentry to no longer be on Overwatch would be this. Unlikely to get a kill. Unless I see the sentry, and can this once mine him? No. Oh yeah, the Hinter is immune to that, but it's gonna pseudo-vanish. Now, the good news is that gives me a target for a body harvest, or alternatively a burial blade. Or body harvest from you. Not with this. Probably activating the last group. Okay. Something easier to play chess when you know where all the pieces are. Okay, but now we should be able to get you up top here to this wonderful corner spot. Maybe a spot up here. Less likely to see that other group, and more likely to still have line of sight to everything down here. That gives me hidden run. Do another one, that gives me death from above. And that gives me an empty magazine, okay. Ooh. Gave you Dervish for an instant reload here on your abilities. Could one-shot the drone. We really wanna like zip all over the battlefield. Go here, kill the drone.
Repositioning. Raw power. It is dead.
Let's not shoot in the sky. Then I think we're just gonna bring you in.
I'm going over here.
I am. I'm yelling. I'm yelling at you. Yelling. Yelling. Can you hear me? Yelling.
Yeah. Ill, Implacable, Dervish. Reset cooldowns. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the stuff that's back here, if I really want to activate that. Or rather, I'm very sure I don't want to activate it, let's put it that way. That being said, I'd really like to do something to the mirror on the wall here. Well, if I get super close, of course also super close to the Berserker. That being said, can you target the tile in front of you with this? Probably. We could run and gun here and use the scattering blast. Does that actually work? You're immune to AoE attacks, or what's the deal there? I thought there was an ability that's called like neither here nor there, or something like that, which then has the immunity to AoE effects. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe I'm just blind right now. These are attacks. What bypass is the teleport? This is the conceal. This is another attack. Squad side. Okay, quick draw. Alright. Immune to mental impairment and explosives. Okay, explosives.
Moving to fire position.
Might still trigger the other group. I don't know. And then, of course, I will probably command and or teamwork here to get my medic back again.
Double time.
So it's there. That was weird. It's highlighting the tile, but not the unit. Now it's highlighting the unit. Anyway, it's taking it. No. That was not where the reaction shot was supposed to go. But mirrors. Busy. Places to go. Things to see and all that. Maybe actually. Can we kill the Berserker here?
I move. No armor penetration.
I love it.
Oh? My mirror is still gonna do some bullshit, but at least the most basic bullshit we've defeated. There's still the Andromedon, I see that. We're just gonna try to spread out, so we're not gonna get murderized here collectively. I'm not sure where I want to spread out. That puts you in line of sight cover, but then it's probably some weird way how the Andromedon can still hit us both with an acid blob. Maybe we just go here.
Don't waste my time.
You just need to get out of dodge. Okay, and that still leaves me with you. Think I want to go. We just go here and hunker.
That way, 가자. Hold on.
One little high ground I had to grapple to. Oh, you're coming in for the melee, huh? Surprised that still said 75%. I would have thought.
Cover the flanks! That didn't feel good.
Flank into psionic attack, a classic. I would have thought that Hunker actually works against melee until you flank me, and that's not a flank. Yeah, you go for all my ammo again? God damn it. So, we can't change elevation here just with a single action. That would be too easy. Yeah, you don't have ammo. I think you might just be able to just kill this thing on your own. Right? Slash. Into two shots. Easy clap.
This wasn't personal. You're just in my way.
Alright, you know, I'm just gonna run in here. Like, it gets a reaction, but I think it just teleports away, maybe? Well, I don't know how these things work. Don't look at me. Yeah, okay.
I'll take the high road.
So if I run and gun, then I can get a single reload in. And then shoot you.
Not much of a hit.
Wasn't great. And for some reason, that same spot is not a flank for you. Can we just launch here? Why in the world do we get a reaction to me launching? What? And I bet you're just still in the same frickin' spot.
What are we doing again?
You know. It's just rude. It did say poison though, so maybe it's just gonna die from the poison here.
Oh yeah! On your order.
Wild mission so far.
Okay.
Oh, how about I kill you?
Strategic resource located. Material is secure.
How about I don't trigger any more enemies this turn?
It is under my watch.
No. What's my loot? By the way, did I... Are we maybe done here? Maybe I miscounted? I didn't see alien activity there, so I'm kind of a little bit confused. I thought I saw like a Frost Andromedon over there. But we had 13 kills, including one Andromedon shell. So we should be done, actually.
I need this.
All right, I got it. Creep mode engaged.
I reload.
Rock and roll.
If you don't run through poison, thank you very much.
Attacking on site.
Okay, yeah, no alien activity. I was just not 100% sure there. Cool. Let's go ahead, you are there. And you can dash in here.
Over here. Kaiser.
Yeah, we hear you.
You're out. You can probably grapple up there somewhere. Perfect.
Utilizing hook. I go as ordered.
But the glass splinters not when he shoots the hook through it, but only when he flies through it. Anything in here? No.
Copy that.
Gonna wait a turn here. You can make it out. I wasn't sure if you could make it out in one move. And if you evac the VIP, the mission counts as complete, which speeds up reinforcements, so I didn't wanna do whatever. We're done.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
A little bit rough around the edges, certainly partially because of squad composition, I guess, and equipment. I did have custodian AP rounds, but 5 AP only gets you this far, I guess. Are you gonna be just T-posing? Oh, you know what? Let me do a close-up shot. Give me your best XCOM smile. Say Advent Burgers. When the war's over, I can use that picture for the Tinder profile.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
The soldier that joined us from the Resistance is certainly a quick study, having already
Master
some of our other
Sergeant.
soldiers' capabilities.
I don't think you get hurt often enough to justify Crusader's Rage. Thousands to go is gonna be fun, but it's also gonna be a little bit then tedious to keep track when we have to use our regular attack and when we have to use spray. Unless, I'm actually not sure. I think I gave you a depth perception PCS. We'll check out your skills in a second. So let's have a quick look at our floater boy. We got depth perception. Now we could give you trigger happy. Trigger happy removes the aim penalty from spray. Then we just always hit the spray button and are never wrong. The thing is though, like for many of the shots, I feel like we don't need the spray. Right, you know, if you think about the mission just now, the first shot on the snake would never kill it, so I don't need to spray in order to not waste any bonus actions I might get. I can just take my regular shot. And then I get more benefit from having depth perception for the dodge reduction and the extra aim than from trigger happy not doing anything in that situation, right? So I'm kind of thinking I keep depth perception. And then I just have to, you know, adapt. Spray in the right situations and just do a regular attack when there's not going to be any conflict. So the main thing is, let's say I jump somewhere and have an enemy down there and I use my regular shot, which is turn ending, instead of spray, which is not turn ending, shoot the enemy from the flank and kill it. And then the game's like, ooh, that was death from above, that was hit and run, and that was thousands to go. But you used the turn ending shots, so you have no actions remaining and you get one action back. But I think if you use spray, then it kind of works out that you're not wasting those three abilities at the same time. Anyway, Berserker time. Never one of those guys who's just going to be in the way of the buttons here. So you start with can go on missions even when injured. Wall Crasher, Rage, you got this devastating blow. Okay, well, I've seen that. I thought you started also with some Wound Ignore, but apparently not. You can basically taunt enemies, right? You lose 50 defense, gain 2 armor, 70 dodge. I'm not sure that's gonna be it. You can get really dodgy though on target, lightning reflexes. Danger 10% crit bonus. I feel like that's a vanilla talent that's not there very often. So, what can we do with you? I don't think I've actually played with that new Berserker. We had Berserker ages ago in a campaign where they were a unit. If you brought them on a mission with concealment, they would break concealment when they moved. So you basically had to leave them at the starting spot until combat started, and then you run them in and do some damage, which is kind of just awkward. You can get extra aim with melee attacks. This upgrades your melee attack to be a dash move instead of just a blue move melee attack. This is basically takedown just with a 6 HP threshold rather than yeah, okay. Like that, no cooldown, will never miss, costs only one action. Does not end your turn, even when using your dash move. I have no idea what are good stats, what are bad stats. I think we're just gonna go with, yeah, extra A1 melee attacks, choo-choo, pain train, cross out, sure. Let's see. Adrenal neurosympathy, probably concentration, so we can attack stuff that would otherwise parry us. Then impact compensation, war cry, or sucker punch. Attack that stuns. Sounds great. There's some wound ignore. Yeah, not sure. Not sure if I want to think too hard about what I want to take here towards the end. I'm not sure what my base crit chance is with melee attacks. Usually it's not very high. I don't assume you have, like, weapons where I can look at the stats. No. I'm kinda actually leaning towards just getting implacable so we can reposition after a kill. Which, you know, if we cross out somewhere, that only costs a single action, we get a kill, we get implacable, so we then have double movement to a new target. Seems fun. And let's see, do we have a decent-ish speed PCS for you? We have 2 superior speed PCSs. Have at it. Surely I won't regret that. And then, out of curiosity, if we go into build items, say plus Berserker, out there no weapons. Okay, melee warden armor. Plus 6 melee damage from the armor. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's almost supplies. Pretty close to a supply drop though. Fairly close, I would even say. Alright, go back to the geoscape.
I am sure you will find the results to be as
I think we do one more.
as I do, Commander.
What's this then? An engineer? I don't think we need more engineers. I mean, technically that would put us at 11, which would allow us to open mastercrafted boxes for free. I don't think at this stage of the game I care about mastercrafted boxes anymore. Then again, it is a fairly good timer on an easy mission, and we could get some more XP from this. Let's do the supply drop first.
Priority message coming through, Commander.
Alright.
Putting it on screen
What are the
now.
Chosen doing nowadays? Oh, right. They're being dead. Cool.
Commander, and you have
Show
outdone
of
yourself.
force. Let's reveal this. Nah. Can we not?
Avenger plotting new course.
Hello there. Well, oh god, a drone dome? A drone dome mission? This is like Andromedon's galore. It's fun. And give us a lot of Andromedon corpses for whatever we, well, you know, Titan armor.
Setting course for the Australian sector.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any
New
progress towards
armor
our
and
current
drone
objective.
dome. Okay. I'm assuming our Overlord friend has not yet recovered his willpower in any meaningful way, no. Oh, but you are actually getting friendly here with Sandbar, that's wonderful. Can we just confirm this bond? Please stop stealing sectored corpses for the photo ops. Thank you very much. Alright, so we're gonna need some sniping power. I think with all the Andromedons, having our stun and disorient duo here is not a bad choice. I also like the idea of our Overwatch terror rounds shenanigans. Okay, what about rockets? No, I'm not packing anybody yet who needs XP. This is a fairly tough sitrep, so gotta get a couple Master Sergeants in. I can't, well, you know what? Can work on this bond, have somebody who actually needs XP. That's fine. This is gonna be planned with a boost. Like, Drone Dome is just kinda nasty. Okay, so the rockets give us some AoE. Now I know this list is not gonna be complete here, so we can't trust it, but it's a supply rate, so it's still gonna, it should still have the typical command pod with sector pod. Yeah. Actually, I really need an Arc Blaster, and I don't have money because I bought the frickin' Berserker armor. So I guess we're gonna lose a couple hours here flying to the black market quickly.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
Violite. Surprisingly little of that. 8 speed PCS. Okay, you know, you can have some of this. We can probably sell a whole bunch of melts. Might even sell some reconnaissance. See a couple autoloaders there, all the codex brains, and crates. It says troopers. I even sell some Mectoid Rex. which are like 5 credits, really. That is a Trooper Corps value. That shouldn't be a big Mechtoid rack. Definitely going under market value here. Shouldn't be using Trooper armor anymore. It's probably a bunch of stuff we could sell. I kinda just mostly looking over it here. I mean, that's already 900. That should be enough to equip the squad for this mission. And then once we get the stuff from the supply drop, we can go on from there. No, I do have that mod that shows me if attachments are on the weapon, so yeah, we can sell that stuff. Yeah, here, this is showing me this has attachments. Anything else here? That, sell that. Okay, 1200. Good. Purchase. Nice. Premium. I take the hair trigger and the loader. I would have liked the magazine. And yeah, that's that.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Alright, so what did we have? Yeah, Flame Wolf and Raging Fury. And then we still have probably one spot and should still be able to make it with a boost. Hold on a second though. We do not have any concealed scouting here. Oh, you and bond training? Okay, so I guess... Well, we either bring our Shinobi, or I think in this mission, even though, I mean, this would be maximizing XP. Alternatively, we could of course bring corrections, or a little bit more firepower, reconcealment on command. Bioelectric scan. Well, both have bioelectric scan. I think, you know, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna go with the XP. I'm gonna assume we can't go to 8. Also don't have equipment yet, but let's just see, you know, it's just for the protocol. Yeah, that's never gonna work out. Alright, let me sort out the equipment here. Okay, so here's the squad. Not much super crazy stuff, right? Instead of the usual napalm rocket, I decided to buy another Illyrium rocket. So we just have more shredding, more cover destruction. I was kind of debating if I want another Shredstorm or Illyrium, but I think, you know, just it's a wilderness map. Just destroy everything. Open fields, so we can just sit in our positions and snipe and shoot. Then my finger slipped and I built 3 arc blasters instead of 2. So we have an extra one, yay, and no more gatekeeper corpses. Yeah, that happened. Accidental double click while shopping. You are sitting on 14 AP and nothing to show for it. I guess we were going for giving up our last AP and getting you steady hands. I mean, flatline would be fantastic. Between bullseye and... No, you don't have any other armed shot. I think just taking steady hands. That's all my XCOM AP, but at least we're getting you out of the picture then. Yeah, sure. Just take it. Right. Yeah, and you have the terror rounds. You have the good Overwatch, and you can also pass the ammo around if we need it. Yeah, and with a boost, we can do this.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Give me my supply drop.
On a new course.
Just settling in there. Smash and grab? Nah.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Okay, with the new supplies and the new stuff, can we actually research something useful? Assault-powered armor, yes. Titan armor. Grand Titan armor. And armor.
I'll see that work begins
I
immediately.
feel like there's something missing in the localization there.
I have a full report available.
Just trying to pick up my supply drop here. Lip 3. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit already in victory lap mode, right? You know, where big missions, supply rates, troop column, etc. we're gonna do. But we are doing the Forge. And with the supplies we have, we can start building the network tower, make contact here, do the Cygate. I am still going to do this HQ here. But other than that, most regular missions might just fall off a little. As much as I would like, you know, I could totally drag on the campaign for 2 more months, get everybody to Master Sergeant. I just don't think that would be super interesting for most missions. So we might just focus on like the big missions that might maybe give us some corpses that we don't have yet. So we can build more fancy Requiem weapons and armors. Yeah, but I think we're definitely gonna go here and press the install radio relay button.
Western United States.
And talking about the Forge, yeah, that one reached 100% here. We're looking at 48 enemies. Archbishop, a sectopod. There's always a sectopod on the Forge. No surprises there. Custodian. Are you general again? Definitely long list. In Niven. Was that really the only Requiem units? That as well, I guess they're Taipan at the very start. But yeah, I think other than that, fairly box standard section of enemies that we're dealing with. We got a fairly beefy squad here. Couple Master Sergeants. Got an agent for scouting, and then some staff and tech sergeants to pick up some XP. Keeper sniping and agent sniping. So good old double sniper setup. A little bit clean up, and then we'll see how it goes and if the bridges are going to be there. But for now, I'm going to put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.